I'm on the banks of the River Ebro in Spain, hunting down giant Wels catfish. They're estimated to put on up to £10 a year. If that's true, it won't be long before an Ebro Wels reaches the man-eating proportions of medieval folklore. If I'm after a man-eater, I need to catch, at the very least, a man-sized fish, one that falls on the fat side of 150 pounds. It's time to rig up. Rather than casting, we drop our baits over 100 yards out, just short of the sunken trees along the flooded river channel. Then, with the high-tech alarm set, I can enjoy the Spanish sun. Now we wait. This is not my preferred fishing technique. I like to feel the line, be in contact with the bait. But Wels are not delicate feeders, and besides, it's hot here.
Yes, here.
And it's about to get hotter.
That's taking line, that's taking line. That's taking line.
This is my first super-sized Spanish Wels, and immediately it feels seriously big.
It's physical stuff. Serious burst from that fish when it first took. It's actually taking line on my struck. My forearm is almost cramping up. That's a good sign. We've got a fish, and that is a big fish. As I can lean back. Yeah. And there's already on the side.
These Spanish Wels are hunting in broad daylight. They really are breaking their programming. And these fish even seem used to being handled. My first fish is 140 pounds and measures 6 foot 9 inches. If these fish are putting on £10 a year, then in 20 years this already massive creature could weigh as much as 340 pounds, more than double its present size. And if they do live until 80 years, I'll let you do the maths. The only thing that will restrict them is food. But there is one food supply here that is in huge quantities: other catfish. The Wels is not just a man-eater, it's a cannibal.
Just get a sort of a cool scientific look at this animal. I mean, the first thing, it's obviously the thing to do, start at the business end, the head. You've got, the main thing is just this very, very wide mouth, about 10 inches across on this animal. And you've got needle-like teeth. They are sharp as well. You put your hand in there and they'll draw blood. But in terms of getting a grip, just perfect. If they clamp down tight with those sort of jaw muscles, you're not going to get out of that. They're just purpose-built for lurking on the bottom and grabbing stuff that comes above them. And they're going to know that stuff is there, the prey, because their eyes are on top of the head. But more to the point, they've got these, and these are just, this is like sort of extrasensory perception. You can tell what's going on in the water. These will pick up vibrations and also chemicals in very sort of, very, very sensitive, very small quantities in both cases. On the side, you've got, very pronounced on this animal, you've got the lateral line, and this is their super organ, the super touch organ. It just picks up vibrations in the water, often again at a very low level. And also you can see here these sort of marks on the skin. Now I think these are probably wounds from another fish, possibly when this fish was spawning, and they got a little bit too rough and a little bit sort of over-enthusiastic. Stomach here, that's the vent there. So actually if it swallows something, this fish could potentially swallow something that long. It goes to the back of the throat, which is here, it opens up this sort of sphincter muscle there, and it could swallow something about 2 foot long.
So no problem accommodating those medieval accounts of babies and small children in the belly of the beast. It looks like Wels catfish can swallow prey roughly 1/3 of their own body length. So if these fish in the Ebro keep on growing, it's possible that they could reach a size where they will have man-eating potential. Fact is following close on the heels of what was once thought to be fiction.
Looking at this fish, it is the perfect predator. They do eat anything, literally anything, but they are perfectly equipped to predate and also to come from underneath. That is just a mouth on the end of a solid, sinuous piece of muscle. Anyway, I can't hold him much longer.
Wels, like all catfish, can live quite a long time out of water if kept cool and wet. This guy seems quite reluctant to leave.
Shall I leave him there or just walk him out?
In a split second, the fish turns. I'm just quick enough to escape.
That's the first catfish attack on a human on camera. I was just wondering, is he going to move? And he did sort of double round. And a couple of stories of them actually having a bite of somebody who's caught them. So I thought, that's not going to happen to me. There's no mark there, but it has happened.